Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here. So today I thought we'll make a quick easy card using this die set that I got from Printable Heavens. This cost $2.99, which I didn't think was bad, and we get 17 dies in it, so it is an A5 die set. Absolutely gorgeous. So I have actually already gone ahead and cut out all of my pieces, and then the bits, slightly swirly bits within the die cuts, I have kept them in a little pile just over here, because what I thought is we might even, so once I finish this card, I was thinking we could actually make them into a paper on there, and then I got some gorgeous Happy Mail from the lovely Kim, so I thought we would use maybe some of that as well and create a second card just using these little swirly bits that come out of these. So that's what I think we're going to do. So my first thought was just going and popping these just all around, just like this, and then sort of going from there. But I quite like, when I've looked at this, I quite like the idea of having them layered up, so I'm thinking maybe like this will give them some dimension. Although this one is really big, so yeah, not quite sure yet, but I really like this one. I definitely would like it, so I quite like the idea of using it in the background, so having a bit there, maybe a bit there. So let's chop it in half, and if it doesn't work we can always just cut out another piece. So yeah, to make things a lot easier. So just have to be careful where I'm cutting. There we go. So I was thinking maybe something like that. Yeah, I quite like that. And then using these bits, we could sort of, I'm just going to give it a little bit of shape. I want to be careful because it is delicate. So yeah. Right, I will be back in 1 second because I think my husband and daughter are going out shopping. So yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, so I'm back. Right, I actually changed my mind while I was talking with my family. I was just sort of sat playing. I'm actually liking the idea of having these two sort of up in this corner and then building it up there. So that's basically what I'm going to do. Now, what I will do is, I think we will glue them down, and what I'm thinking, I thought my glue was actually right in front of me, but it is. Right, so I'm just using my Anita tacky glue. I'm just going to pop little bits on, because it is mirrored card, I don't really want it to seep out all over the place, so I'm just going to dab it, yeah, here, there and everywhere. So this is the plan. Now the card base that I am using today, I have made myself. So what I've done is I've actually, let me bring them in. I've made myself a load of coloured card bases because I really want to start using more coloured card bases, because I have so much coloured cardstock in my collection that it seems like a waste not to use them. And I think it's something just a little bit different as well. So yeah, I thought that would be it would be something that I would do on my channel. So right, just getting as much as we can. So I'm really liking how that is looking up in that corner. So let's push it down, and I just need to trim just that bit there and that bit there. Do you know, I knew that was going to happen. So lady is playing with her chicken. So that was the noise you've just heard. So she's got her chicken. I'm thinking that maybe having these three sort of laid up like this. I do have some gems that I was gifted from the lovely Kim, so I think I'm going to use those. But before we do that, I do want to add in some green, and I'm thinking, especially to break this up, I'm going to have one of these up here. So let's pop some glue on there. I sort of haven't, I should have really played with my, I'm just sort of making this up as we go along. So yeah, I'm liking that. I like that sort of bit of green, so that can definitely stay there. And then I was thinking maybe this one here, with that leaf. Yeah, maybe down there. So again, just pop, oh, I dropped it. Popping a splodge of glue there. See if we can tell, yeah. And then pop that glue on there. Yeah. So I'm just doing the centres, and the reason why I'm only doing the centres because I like the dimension on the card itself. So yeah, so that's why I'm sort of not. And then I'm thinking, yeah, I really like this one. So I'm just going to put glue on those leaves and then have that so that that just sits on the end of that piece there, just like that. So hold that down a second. Now I do have some more green. Oh, I do, yeah, I like that. I wasn't going to, but do you know what, I really like it, and I think it does need that contrast, so let's pop it on. And I do have this one little bit that maybe no, I don't think we need it, do we? Nope, we definitely don't need it. So let's grab these gems out. So what I'm going to do is use the purple ones. So I'm going to use the big one in this one. And then I'm going to go for a smaller size one in this one up here. Yeah. So just like that. So we've just sort of built it up. Now, we do have these gorgeous elements as well. They were gifted to me, but they were from Aldi. And I'm thinking that, let's have, oh, I love that light bulb. Not quite goes, grow. Oh, what about that? Enjoy the little things. Just something so simple as that. Love is in the air. I quite like that as well. Then we've got some stickers. Hey, relax, dream. Actually, I quite like that, dream. Believe, not quite the right colour. Weekend vibes, great day. Oh my god. Oh, these are gorgeous, aren't they? Absolutely gorgeous. So as you can see, lots and lots, but I think we're going to go with this dream. I really like this, so just grab my scissors because there is a couple of tabs on them, just there, and then I think I'm going to raise it up, but instead of using, actually I'm going to use these. So these are actually floor, for wooden floor and for your furniture. So, but you know what, why not? There's only two so left from where we put our oh, my husband did, I was trying to take it off then, but you can't. My husband cleaned all of the sofa and stuff, and the foam pads needed replacing on the bottom of the sofa because we do have a wooden floor in our front room. So yeah, oh, I love the dimension of that. That is fab. I love it. So there you go. So a quick, easy card. It's a very, very flowery, and yeah, not the kind of card I would normally make. But I really wanted to have a go with this this die set and see what it was like, but I think I could probably do a few other bits and pieces. The last thing that I do have is I do have a couple of the butterflies, which I think that maybe just one there and then maybe just one down here. So let's pop those butterflies on, and we are going to, luckily this glue does dry clear, so which is really good. So let's pop them on there just like that. So there we have it. There is our card using this gorgeous, gorgeous die set. So my next idea was, and this just came about, so let me just move these a second. because we have all of these little bits sort of left. Now I've seen people where they put glue on the back of the hand, but I have a feeling that I'll probably be allergic to it because I seem to be allergic to everything at the minute. So I did have like a little sponge somewhere, but I can't quite find it. So I think what I'll do is, let's grab an acrylic block, and I'm just going to put a thin layer of glue just there. I am going to grab some tweezers. These have already got glue on, so we'll use these ones, and I'm just going to dip these in, and then I'm just going to randomly pop these all around on this silver piece of paper, just to make a background paper really. And I sort of, as I was pulling, like cutting the die cuts, it just made me think these are absolutely gorgeous within themselves, and why not use the negatives from you know, from our die cuts and create something else with them. So that is what we are doing. That one has got caught and broken, but oh, wrong way. So again, maybe there. So I'm trying not to think, but yeah, that doesn't seem to be going quite well. So let's just pop them all down and let's see how we go. So like I say, I'm just dipping this into the glue and then sticking them down. So yeah, and I'm loving how this is looking. I think it looks fab. So can we get, yep, do that way. We have a few, actually we've got quite a few of the little purple ones, so let's pop them in. There, hopefully they won't go off. There, and then what I thought is this little ephemera pack that was gifted to me, but you could use anything. You could even use one of the flowers as well as your focal point. I thought we could use one of them and maybe one of the word sentiments. So yeah, I just thought it might look really good. Whether it does or whether it doesn't, I don't know, but so far I think I'm preferring this one to the other one. So it's strange, isn't it, what we end up liking. Right, okay, come on. Just checking I was recording. I had a horrible feeling then that I wasn't recording, but I am. Okay. I mean, how cool does that look? That looks really cool. Now, I also have, so let me grab my little picky up tool. We're just going to pop these. So these are the butterflies out of the big flower. Actually, I'm going to pop little dollops of glue. I think that's easier. And then we also have some circles as well, so it's going to be a mixture of both of them. But yeah, loving how it's looking. I think this has worked out really, really well. Okay, so how many dots? We've got 5 little dots left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. There we go. So just like that. I think I've got glue on the end of there, yeah. Okay. One there, one there. So really nothing has gone to waste. Everything that I could use, I have used, which I think is just fab. I do have that flower, and I'm just going to pop this flower here, because why waste it? Okay, so that's that done. Now let's have a look what chipboard pieces we have again in this pack. Loving the flamingo, so we could get away with using that. We have the camera, which I think actually the camera's lovely. We have a plant, we've got the light bulb, got another plant. Yeah, I quite like that. And do you know what I really like? I like this hay as well at the bottom. I think that actually looks really cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just going to pop some glue on the back, and we're going to stick this down onto our card base. Now, the card base measures 4 1/8 by 5 7/8, so it is just an A4 sheet of paper folded over and then cut in half. So yeah, and then let us get rid of these bits. So there's just a few little tabs that I could do, yeah, there. And I'm just going to glue this down as well, just like that. So I am going to have to put something heavy on that to stop it going up. And then let me see, I have some chipboard here that we can use for dimensions, so pop that there, and then we'll stick this down onto here like that, and then let us, yeah, pop our camera down just there. Excuse me. And then the last thing I'm going to do is let's bring in some of these absolutely gorgeous gems. So I'm just going to bring in the smaller ones. So one to go in the middle of there, but just like that. And then I think one on each side of the hay, because it is the same coloured purple. So just like that. I do actually need to cut that down because I haven't put it on straight, so I don't want much taken off. There, much better, much happier. So there you have it. So that is the 2 cards I have created. Let me just move all these bits and pieces just out of the, like, up out the way just for a second. So yeah, so I've made these 2 cards using this die set from Printable Heaven. Like I said, I will leave a link to that. We have lost a butterfly though. What have I done with the butterfly? Oh dear, it's one of them days. It really is. Okay, I will find it and we'll stick it back on. But yeah, so that is it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Oh, we found it. Here it is. This is what happens when you decide that you're going to make cards without tidying up first. So yeah, so there they are. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until my next one, which hopefully won't be as much of a disaster as this one, yeah, we'll see you then. Until then, happy crafting. Bye.